Okay, so this is for those of you who are pro per and doing your own lawsuit. When you take your case all the way to the Supreme Court and they don't do nothing with your case and you still want to go further, you're going to come across they call it the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine. And with that case, a lot of people like to use that case to try to say the lower court cannot review a state decision, a state court's decision. So, but I found this case right here. And this case right here says that if your case is dealing with extrinsic fraud, look it up, by the which extrinsic fraud is like fraud upon a state court by the advocate, the other side, the attorney. So, and if you are representing yourself and you plan on going to the federal court, you're going to come across the fact that attorneys like to use this, because if you don't know, your case will be barred. So, with that being said, as you can see right here, the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine does not deprive the district court of subject matter jurisdiction. See there? Does not deprive the district court of subject matter jurisdiction. And then what do? They reverse and remand it for further proceeding. And guess what, people? This is a Ninth Circuit case. Look at there. Court of Appeals, Ninth Circuit, 2004. So, this is good information for pro per litigants. A lot of people know that it's supposed to be sold. It's supposed to be sold, not told. Information sold, not told. But I'm going to go ahead and give this one to you. So, I'll go back to the top here so you guys can look up this case. And the case is, let me see if I can, okay, so the case is Kougasian versus TMSL, Inc. Kougasian, K-O-U-G, Kougasian. So, there it is. So, when you as a pro per litigant, and they say, oh no, the federal court cannot even look at the case because it's a state court decision, they don't have jurisdiction to look at it, you come back with this case and use all the cases within this case. They got other cases inside of this case that is stronger than this case. Look at that. The Rockford Doctrine, see? Ninth Circuit. Ooh, the lawyers is not going to like the fact that pro per litigants get a hold of this, because this is the main thing they use to try to keep the federal court from looking at your case. Now, when you come, the only way the federal court cannot look at your case is if your case was dismissed on its merits. If they committed extrinsic fraud where they concealed documents or concealed any type of evidence from the other side, or they lied, or they put false statements in an affidavit, all that is extrinsic fraud. So make sure you check those affidavits, because if you find false statements in there, that's extrinsic fraud. In this case, the female, I believe, they didn't give the information of the witness who filed an affidavit, and the affidavit had false statements in it. But the attorney didn't give up the information so the witness can be questioned. So that prevented this person from properly presenting a case. And this case did get reversed. So, just something to put out there for you. I'm not going to be stingy with the information. And on that note, catch you guys on the next one. And if you do me a favor and hit that like button or that subscribe button, if this was helpful to you, that way I can bring you more.